Badger Army.
Hey Badger Army.
Welcome to the show, guys. I hope you're all okay. Welcome to another episode of On the Bench.
It's quite a short one this week because we don't have a lot of time. But yes, well, the one thing we're doing is we are welcoming your suggestions for toy collections.
Indeed, and all sorts of different topics around toys. Let us know what you would like us to talk about around this theme. I don't know, those of you in the know, obviously, that are in my Discord, know that I've been recently upcycling old American furniture, and I've been collecting and dumpster diving old toys around Spider-Man and symbiotes and things like that. So what sort of things would you be interested in talking about that? I've been budget collecting symbiotes and Spider-Man and all that sort of thing. So I'd love to know your thoughts on that and places you think I would be able to get cheap collectibles from. Most definitely. Emphasis on the word cheap/free, of course. Indeed. So let us know that and we'll have a little chat about that. And we are going to do more collectible episodes because I did promise Viper and Cy Tyson we would be talking about that. So we are going to drip feed those in when we can. And now we're going to be talking about something that's special to Nick's heart that he wants to talk about today.
Before we mention it, I should also point out that, of course, we have a load of Beano annuals at home
Most
that have
definitely.
been collected, largely because my nephews are really interested in them, and we will be bringing in some old Beanos and going through them.
Most
old
definitely.
Beanos from the 90s. So
That's it, yeah.
Yes, some good tie-ins there. Tell us about what comics you liked collecting, because
Most
they
definitely.
were a big thing back
Fantastic.
in the day.
And of course I really love those. And we've actually been doing some collecting of those as well. Managed to pick those up from Brattlesbridge Antiques Market, which is where I've been going quite a bit at because there's dirt cheap stuff there and it's really cool. We found 2 old school Beano albums as well from the 90s. And my goodness, hasn't the style of a Beano changed as well in that time?
We'll be chatting all about that and upcoming on the benches, and of course we've got, and we'll probably do a bit on kind of like old Beano annuals as well.
Most
because we've got tons
definitely,
of them.
yes.
We've got a good era. We've got a huge era. I think we've got ones from the 70s at home all the way through to the last couple of years.
Yeah,
So-
that's really cool.
So
I
yes.
mean, there's loads of good stuff there. I mean, we've got tons and some interesting news. We managed to get a subscription to the Beano now, so I won't have to hunt around trying to find copies of
thank
it
goodness.
in Tesco's and random stuff like that. It gets delivered to the door. Oh, how very posh.
How very posh.
But the good thing about that, it might sound really posh, but it literally quarters the price. It's like, this is how much you'll pay if you get a subscription. This is how much you'd pay if you were to buy at retail. And trust me, there's a significant knockoff. It's like something like quarterly £18 or something.
There you go.
So it's like 2 lots of £18 a year versus, you know, £3 a week.
What you would be paying for it. So yes.
Yeah, it's
So
insane.
yes, plenty more Beano talk coming up on the Badger
Most
Show
definitely.
very soon.
Very much so.
We haven't got a lot of time, so what I'll say is there's a couple of new videos out that you can spot yours truly in.
Most
I'm in the
definitely.
video for the new Idols video, IDLES. They were one of the most talked about bands for Glastonbury Festival this year.
Interesting.
And I was in the video for their track Mercedes Marxist, not doing anything particular. I'm just sitting in the background in the supermarket while a guy is banging his head. The video is full of this guy banging his head. He's a really nice guy. Yeah, he had this giant mark on his forehead during filming, which may or may not have been makeup.
Well, that
We're
reminds
still
me
trying to
something-
work that out.
It reminds me of something that Bill Goldberg would do, you know, short story quick.
Yeah.
One of Bill Goldberg's special entrances to WWE and obviously WCW's theme was he used to near enough give himself a concussion before he would start any match. He'd literally bang his head on a wall or a door to get himself psyched up. And his version of it is, and the way he sees it is that Bill Goldberg is such a nice guy. This is what he said. I'm such a nice guy. In order to hype up and get in the mood to be like this lethal sort of like destroying machine, he would literally have to knock himself half unconscious.
And there you have it, listeners. You can also spot me in and also one for our American viewers here, you can spot me in one of the new adverts for the FanDuel betting app.
Okay.
Where basically it was filmed in a toilet cubicle. Yeah, it was filmed in the toilets, I filmed actually at the O2 Arena in London.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm one of the people, you see me at the beginning, and just as one of the main actors walks out, I go into the toilet cubicle. I actually filmed walking into a toilet cubicle 30 times.
Oh, really?
At least.
Wow.
So yes, that is what. So yeah, so if you look up the FanDuel betting app, it's the title of the video is FanDuel to Pay. We'll try and include a link to both of the videos in the description. And yes, you can catch me there, and you might just see it on TV at some point.
That's right.
Which means I'm going to be on TV in America.
Very cool. And also, you should have 2 vlogs coming out this weekend for the channel as well.
Yep.
All
So
being
a
well.
new stand and calling travel video.
That's right.
Which was great fun there back at the end of July. And there's also a new travel video coming out as well.
Most definitely, and most probably this weekend those will be on.
Yes.
So
because do stay tuned for more of me.
More indeed.
Right.
And I'll probably try and squeeze in a quick Fortnite stream or something along those lines, probably early Saturday or Sunday morning.
Good stuff. We're going to have to end the video now because we've got to dash off back to where we're supposed to be right now.
So the Bat Cave.
Yes.
So thank you very much for watching this quick one. Please comment on any of the different things we've been mentioning because they will all lead up to future videos. So please let us know, and thank you very much for watching today on The Bench. Bye for now, Barmy Badger Army.
Bye for now.
Keep safe, keep well, much love everyone, and of course we'll be doing a new comedy song coming soon, and that is going to be hilarious because I'm writing it this time. The rest of them have been
He's been working on it far too much. The last 2 have been off the cuff. This one's got actual proper structure, and I don't know whether we should be glad or even more scared.
I think you should be scared, so that's something to look forward to. Bye.